Well, travel consistently ranks as one of the top 10 New Year's resolutions. And as we enter into a new travel year, travel writer Jody Robbins is back to share some of the top travel trends that we'll be noticing this year. Good morning. It's so nice to see you.
It's great to see you again. Double Jodys.
Exactly. Double J. Now, we wanted to talk about some of the most obvious travel trends. So tell us where this all came from and what you're seeing for 2026.
Okay, well, Booking.com, a leading travel platform, recently released the 10th edition of their travel predictions research. And what they found is they've got all this data that they've gathered from 33 countries, including 1,000 Canadian travelers. And it really reveals shifts in the industry. So we're moving away from that fly and flop beach mentality into more eco-conscious choices. And I guess I'd say the big sort of theme for 2026 that we're seeing is less cookie cutter, more experimental. Travelers want to do what they love doing at home while they're on vacation.
And I wanted to talk a little bit more about some of those specific trends, including something called hushed hobbies.
I know. What is that, right?
Well, it's really intriguing.
It is. So hushed hobbies just really means, people, that whole notion of forest bathing and getting grounded in nature. Canadians really love tapping into that. And, birding is a great example. A great place to do kind of hushed hobbies is in Bermuda, which is what we're seeing right now. Lots of cave explorations there and jungle walks. It's a great place for Canadians, especially who are trying to avoid the US, but would still like a bit of a sun vacation. Very easy to get to, easy to get around, English speaking. And what really sets Bermuda apart is right now is their off-peak season. So our winter is their off-peak. You're gonna find more availability on the golf course. February is spa month. And a great thing that's happening right now is their annual pink sale. So this Bermuda Pink Sale is for travel that you book before the end of January, but it's for travel that you can take all the way until the end of 2026. And lots of deals, up to 35% off accommodations. For more information, you can check out go to bermuda.com/pink sale or just Google Bermuda Pink Sale and it will all come up.
And I love that we're talking a little bit more about those less cookie cutter or the textbook kinds of vacations. So what is changing in that kind of a realm?
Yeah, we're really moving away from that one size fits all approach, and we're delving more into letting each resort, Canadians really do love their all-inclusive resorts, and we're seeing a continued rise with the all-inclusive resort. But whether you're going to a family-friendly resort or an adults-only all-inclusive resort, we're really seeing these resorts hone in on their distinct personality so that they let the local culture shine. What we're seeing right there, I think, is the El Mare, which is in the Isla Mujeres. That is about, what is that, 13 kilometers off the coast of Cancun?
Wow.
And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. When I see that resort, I think of couples and a boho chic living and people who want to unwind in style. Another great one to consider is the Hacienda del Mar. I think that's what we're seeing right now in Los Cabos. That is an autograph collection, adults all-inclusive resort. When I think of that resort, I think of cuisine and culture. They've got 12 different culinary concepts, Frida Kahlo inspired art classes. Marriott Bonvoy is really diving deep into this, and with all their resort properties, really looking to let them shine so you get that individual aspect of the destination.
Really nice. Jody, thank you so much for this inspiration. Now we all want to go for a vacation. For more information, you can check out Travels with Baggage on social media.